Good morning. It is Wednesday. Welcome everyone to the All Levels Hatha class. Let's get started by coming to sit in a comfortable position. And hands might be face up in the lap, index finger and thumb can come to touch. Or you might have one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Taking a deep breath in. Sitting up tall through the spine. Exhaling, rooting down through the sit bones. Feeling the earth below your legs. Allow the breath to wash over you like a wave. And releasing any tension. And asking yourself, what do I need for my practice this morning? Remembering that our needs change daily. And our bodies change daily. Setting an intention for your practice. Gather hands at heart center, Namaskar Mudra, opening our practice with 3 Oms together. Inhale to prepare. Namaste. And when we chant Om, there's 3 parts to the word. There's A, O, and each sound correlates with the different chakras of the body. And so the A is the first 3, the root, sacral, and solar plexus. The O is the heart chakra, and the is the throat, third eye, and crown. And as we chant these 3 sounds, this stimulating and vibrating the energies throughout all 7 of the chakras of the body, bringing us into alignment with our higher self and with other people, with the divine energy, or if you believe in a higher being. That is why we chant Om, to bring us together in oneness. The mantra for this morning's practice will be as I breathe in, I feel calm. As I breathe out, I feel ease. And you can repeat that in your own mind with the inhale, calm, and with the exhale, ease. We'll start by coming to lie on the back, bringing the knees into the belly, and gently rocking from side to side. Hi, Rosie. She's excited. I'm getting close to her. We're gently rocking from side to side. The head can look in the opposite direction as the knees. And bringing the hands to the tops of the knees. Just using the strength of the hands and the arms. The legs are not doing any work here. Circling out the knees. Drawing circles with the hands. And reversing your rotation. And giving yourself a tight squeeze, a big hug. Exhale, forehead draws towards the knees as you engage through the abdomen. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. And as you sigh it out through the mouth, head comes back down to the mat. Hugging the right knee into the body, left leg extends long on the mat in front of you when relieving pose. And if you have a strap or a scarf handy, this is a good place to have one. If you don't, that's okay too. Bringing the arms out to the sides, making a T shape. Extend the right leg up to the sky and draw circles with the sole of the foot. They might start out as really small circles and get larger. I have really tight hip flexors, so I feel this snapping if I circle too large. And if you ever feel a snapping over your pelvis, that means you need to stop doing that. It's not a terrible thing to have a snapping, but prolonged over a long period of time, it can be cause injury. And if you haven't already reversed your rotation, you can go in the other direction. Oh. Bringing your foot back up to center. And we'll allow the leg to open out to the side, to the right. The foot might not come down all the way to the mat. You'll feel this on the inner thigh and groin. Some of you might even be able to take the hand to the inside of the leg, the calf or the foot. And the right foot is still flexed. Inhale, bringing the right foot back up to the sky. You might use your hands to help you. And right hand comes back out to the side as you exhale, allowing the foot to twist over to the left. Again, keeping both shoulders glued down to the mat so the foot might not come down to the ground as we're gently twisting. And bending the right knee, hugging it back into the body. Bringing the left knee up, bringing both knees into the body. And extending the right leg. When relieving pose, second side. Hands come out to the sides in a T shape as the left leg extends. Begin circling the foot. Massaging out the hip, the ball and socket joint. Reverse your rotation. As I breathe in, I feel calm. As I breathe out, I feel ease. And pressing down through both palms, left leg comes back to center, keeping both shoulders grounded, allowing the left leg to fall out to the left side, opening through the groin and hip flexors. And the left hand might take the inside of the thigh, the calf, or the foot. Inhale, bringing the foot back up to the sky. Left hand pants back down beside you as you exhale, twisting the foot over to the right side of the body. Bending the left knee, drawing the knee back into the belly for when relieving pose. And then drawing both knees into the belly. This time, bringing the hands, palms flat next to the hips. Bringing both soles of the feet up to the sky. As you exhale, lower the right leg halfway down into a 45-degree angle. Inhale, both legs together. Exhale, lowering the left leg halfway down. Inhale together. And continue 6 more on each breath, each side. Hugging the navel into the spine. You feel your lower back lifting up off the mat. You can bend the knees. That can be helpful. Coming back to center, bending the knees, allowing the feet to come down to the mat. Feet come wider than the mat distance, and windshield wiper the knees from side to side. You might want to move your hands out of the way. And bringing the knees back up to the sky. Feet come to hip distance apart, bringing them next to the sit bones, as close as to the sit bones as you can get. Palms are face down, pressing down at the hips, preparing for half bridge. As you exhale, hug the navel to the spine. As you inhale, lift the hips up towards the air, towards the ceiling. Rolling up one vertebra at a time. Your hands can stay flat on the ground, or you might interlace the fingers behind the back, rocking from one shoulder to another to bring the spine completely up off of the mat. Engaging through the backs of the thighs and the glutes. And releasing the hands if they are clasped, gently rolling back down one vertebra at a time. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the mouth. We'll do one more round. Exhale, indent the lower back. Navel hugs to spine. Inhale, hips press up towards the sky. Palms can stay flat on the ground, or you can interlace the fingers in the non-habitual way, rocking from one shoulder to another. As I breathe in, I feel calm. As I breathe out, I feel ease. And unclasping the hands, exhale, gently rolling back down. Hugging the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. And begin rocking back and forth until you finally come up to sit at the front of your mat. Bringing the soles of the feet together for butterfly pose. Hands can take the shin, ankles, or feet. Inhale, sitting up tall through the spine. Exhale, hinging forward from the hip. You can press the forearms into the inside of the knees to lengthen the lower back and open through the groin. Or you might enjoy walking the hands forward as you completely release your head and back down to the mat. Inhale, coming back up, sit up tall. And exhale, lengthening the left leg in front of you. Right knee is bent, crossing the right foot over the thigh. Hug the knee with the left arm as you twist to the right. The right hand comes behind you, gazes behind you. And some of you might even be able to hook the left arm on the outside of the knee, pressing the arm on the top of the knee to bring you into a deeper twist. Inhale, arms reach up tall to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. And inhale, back center. Legs reach out long. Inhale, reach up tall through the spine. In staff pose. And then exhale, hinging forward, keeping a flat back. Walking the hands forward, chest is lifted. Notice where you feel the sensations with the back flat. And if you have tight hands, hamstrings, or a tender low back, keep the back just like it is. Or to come deeper into the stretch, you can round the back, bringing the forehead down to the knees. And if your back is rounded, notice now where the sensation lies. Inhale, hands walk back to the tops of the thighs as you sit up tall. Left leg extends, right knee bends. Crossing the right foot over the leg. Hug. Oh, we just did that side. The other side, you know the second side. The right leg extends, left knee bends. Crossing the leg over the thigh, hugging the knee with the right arm as you twist to the left. Again, you might hook your arm to the top of the knee, pressing into the arm, pressing the arm into the knee to twist more deeply. Inhale, arms reach up tall, come into center. Exhale, twist to the left. And inhale, coming back to center. Staff pose, both legs extend. Inhale, reaching up tall through the spine. And exhale, hinging forward, flat back. Noticing if you feel more even from one side of the body to the other. And for those of you who did so on the first round, you might round the back, bringing the forehead towards the knees. Inhale, hands walk back to the tops of the thighs. Bring the feet around behind you, coming into tabletop for cat-cow. Hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips, middle fingers parallel, insides of the elbows are pointing towards one another. Inhale, chin up, navel down, cow. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back, cat. Inhale, chin up, navel down, cow. Exhale, chin to chest, round the back, cat. Continue with your own breath. The eyes might close. And your next exhale, pressing the hips back into child's pose. Big toes come together, knees out wide. Hands might stretch forward, or you might overlap the backs of the hands, creating a pillow for the forehead. Taking a deep breath in, expanding the rib cage. And as you exhale, releasing any tension into the earth. And walking the hands back towards the body, bringing the knees together. Inhale, raise the arms up to the sky, coming to stand on the knees. Exhale, hinging the shoulders forward, hips back, hands come down to the lower back as you lower one ear down to the mat. Inhale, engaging through the abdomen, arms reach up towards the ceiling. Gentle back bend as the ribs bend in. Exhale, hinge forward, hands to low back, opposite cheek down to the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, hinge forward, engage through the obliques and abdomen. Inhale, lift. And exhale, folding forward. Continue twice more on each side. Creating space in the neck and shoulders as the arms lift, keeping the shoulders back down on the back. And we'll meet at the top. Exhale, hands down to the hips. Stepping the right foot out to the side. Left hand comes down to the mat. So we're in one long line between the hand, knee, and foot are all in one line. Inhale. Reach the right arm up to the sky for side plank. This is the supported side plank. If you'd like more of a challenge, you might float the right foot up off of the mat. Or some of you might come into full Vashisthasana, stepping the left foot together with the right, reaching through the side ribs. The right side ribs up towards the ceiling. If the knee is still down and you have the foot floating and you'd like more of a challenge, you can bend the knee, taking the ankle and hand together behind the back. This is a fun one. Pressing the foot into the hand, opening through the front of the shoulder and the heart, stretching out the quads. Good, and exhale, releasing that right foot back down to the mat or the left knee if you're in full Vashisthasana. Walking the hands forward or in a tabletop position with the right leg extended out to the side. Excuse me, my voice is very squeaky this morning. Inhale, left arm lifts up to the ceiling as we twist. Up and exhale, threading the arm under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lifting the arm up. And this time we'll stay down. Exhale, threading the left hand under, coming down onto the left shoulder. Head can relax down on the mat. And the right hand might walk forward over the head, lengthening through the right side of the body. Walking the right hand back below the shoulder. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, hands come back down underneath the body. Stepping the right knee under. And extending the left leg out to the side. And then walking the hands over. So the right hand plants down on the mat as the left arm lifts up to the sky. We have one long line between the hand, knee, and foot. And again, you can come into full Vashisthasana, stepping the feet together, or you might float the left foot up off the floor. Whatever suits your practice best today. If you did this on the second side, you might bend the knee, taking the left foot behind the back. And exhale, releasing the left foot back down, or the right knee comes back down, walking the hands forward. Inhale, right arm lifts up to the sky, twisting open. Exhale, threading it under. Inhale, lift. And exhale, threading through. One more round. And exhaling, coming down to the right shoulder. The left hand might stay underneath the shoulder for more support, or you can walk the hand forward, lengthening through the left side of the body, reaching the hips back. Left hand comes back under the shoulder. Inhale, lift the right arm up. And exhale, hands come back down. Stepping the left knee under the body. And then tucking the toes under. Heels lift up, hips lift up. Pressing through the palms, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the knees and ankles and feet. You might rock your head yes or no. Keeping the weight even in both hands. Inhale, lift the right leg. Hips are square, engaging through the back of the right leg and glutes. And exhale, bending the knee, drawing the knee towards the right elbow, coming forward into a plank, like a mountain climber. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts back. Exhale, knee to right elbow, drawing forward in plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, stepping the foot forward, right foot forward into a low lunge. Lefty might come down to the mat, or you can have it lifted, whatever you need for your practice this morning. Hands are on either side of the right foot as you activate the right hip back and left hip forward to square the front of the mat. Inhale, right arm lifts forward, coming into a twist. You might circle out the right arm as your shoulders twist open to the bent knee side. You might reverse your rotation. Bringing the right hand behind the lower back, finding the half bind. Or you might have a full bind here. So that would look like bringing the left upper arm to the outside of the right knee and bringing the binding the hands through the loop of the legs. This is very difficult. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, around and forward to frame the front foot. Walking the hips and hands back, lengthening the right leg, coming into half Hanuman. Hamstring stretch. The right foot is flexed, hips are square to the front of the mat. The back is flat, the tailbone is lifted up. If you don't feel anything, sometimes I think it's helpful to bring the hands to the hips, reaching the spine up tall, feeling your hips as they stay even, keeping a flat back, and then hinge forward. Usually I can find the stretch a lot easier if I keep my back flat coming into it this way. Inhale, walk the hands forward, framing the front foot. Stepping back into plank. Hugging the navel to the spine. Knees can be lifted or down on the mat. If your knees are lifted, exhale, dip the right knee down. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, left knee dips down. Inhale, knees together. Twice more on each side. It's not a race. And exhale, hips come up, downward facing dog. Pressing through the palms, rooting down through the index finger and thumb. Take a deep inhale and exhale, lion's breath. Tongue sticks out, eyes open wide. Twice more, deep inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Last round, inhale. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Holding for 2 breaths at the top. Your next exhale, left knee comes forward, left elbow in plank. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg raises. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Low lunge, second side. Again, the right knee can stay lifted or you can bring it down to the mat. Left hip activates back as the right hip squares forward. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Circling out the left shoulder. Reversing your rotation. And the left hand comes behind the low back, finding the half bind or the full bind. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come to frame the front foot. Stepping the right foot forward, forward fold. Hands can take the shins, ankles, or feet, or you might take opposite elbows and ragdoll. You might nod your head yes or no. Inhale the halfway lift, interlacing the fingers behind the back, allowing the shoulders to rinse out. Exhale, folding forward. Exhale, hands come down to the mat as you inhale, halfway lift. Back is flat. Exhale, sitting the hips back, coming into chair. Hands come to heart center. We're in a low squat. Knees are over the ankles. If you'd like even more of a challenge, you can reach the arms forward. And for the most challenge, reaching the arms up. Creating space in the neck and shoulders. You might cactus the hands out to the sides for tight shoulders. Your next inhale, arms reach up to the ceiling, Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. You might close the eyes, drawing your awareness inward. Check back in with yourself. How am I doing right here, right now? Coming back to your intention you set for your practice. As I breathe in, I feel calm. As I breathe out, I feel ease. Gently blinking the eyes open. Finding a focal point or drishti. Weight comes in to the left foot. As you inhale, draw the right knee up, purity pose. Arms reach forward, or they might take the right knee if you have tight hips. We're going to inhale, twist open to the right, drawing the right hand behind you. The gaze can be off to the side, or you might be looking back at your right hand. The left hand can take the knee, or the left hand can be stretched out to the side. Inhale, arms reach forward, hugging the knee into the belly. That's standing when relieving pose. And some of you might be able to take the full bind, bringing the knee to the outside of the right shoulder as you wrap the hand behind the back. Bringing both hands around to clasp one another behind the back. Some of you might not be able to come into the full bind, so you can just hug the knee into the belly, clasping the hands in front. And exhale, release the foot down to the mat. Give the hips a little shake, a little jiggle. Reoxygenate the legs. I make up words a lot. Second side, purity pose. Weight comes into the right foot. Inhale, left knee and hands draw forward. Finding your focal point. Hands can take the knee, or they might stay floating forward. Navel hugs the spine. Inhale, left arm twist behind you. Twisting towards the bent knee. Gaze can be to the side or back at your hand behind you. Right hand can stay on the knee or it might float out to the side. Inhale, both hands reach forward, taking the left knee, hugging it into the belly for standing when relieving pose. You can keep the hands hugging the knee. You might take the knee to the inside of the left elbow or coming into the full bind, bringing the knee to the outside of the arm as the hands clasp each other behind the back. Reaching tall through the spine. As I breathe in, I feel calm. As I breathe out, I feel ease. Hugging the knee into the belly one more time. Exhale, gently releasing the knee back down to the mat. Circling out the hips. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Hands take the shins, ankles, or feet. Stepping back into plank. Navel hugs to the spine. Again, the knees can be lifted or down on the mat. Whatever you need right now in your practice. Holding in plank for 3 more breaths. And exhale, sitting the hips back, knees are down, and child's pose. As you're in child's pose, bringing the breath into the back of the body. Coming back to your intention you set at the beginning of practice. And inhale, coming up into tabletop, bringing the feet forward. Lowering that down onto the back. Legs are extended in front of you on the mat. Palms are face down near the hips, preparing for fish pose. Rock from one side, placing the hand underneath the bottom or the sit bones, and then rock to the other side, placing the second hand beneath you. So your hands and forearms are below the back. We're coming into a gentle back bend as you press down through the forearms and hands. Inhale, lift the chest and chin up towards the sky, pressing through the heels. So you're lifting the chest up, gentle back bend. We'll hold at the top for 2 breaths. This is very strengthening. And keeping the back lifted, exhale, allow the head to release backward, coming onto the crown of the head.
20% of the weight is in the head. The rest is distributed between the forearms and legs. Opening through the front of the heart. And exhale, chin to chest, lifting the head up. Inhale, gently rolling back, down, coming onto the back. Rocking from side to side, bringing the hands out to the side. Giving yourself just a moment to feel any sensations in the body. And taking the knees into the belly, gently rocking from side to side. Give yourself one big squeeze, exhale, forehead to the knees. Your next exhale, head releases down, feet come flat on the mat, knees are bent, feet mat distance apart, windshield wipering the knees from side to side. We'll do 3 rounds of horsey lips while we're here. It's a breathing technique that sounds exactly like it is. On the exhale, you'll vibrate your lips together. Inhale to prepare for 3 rounds of horsey lips. Inhale. Last round. And hopefully your back feels nice and relaxed. One more time, hugging both knees into the belly. Right knee stays in, left leg extends. Cell phone asana, taking the right foot into the hands. See if you can draw your foot up to your ear so the back can lift. And the closer your foot gets to your ear, the better cell phone connection you have. And exhale, releasing the back down to the mat. Hugging both knees into the belly. Right leg extends, left knee is bent. Hands come to the left foot. Cell phone asana, second side. Inhale, head reaches up towards the foot. What? I can't hear you. Can you say that again? And exhale, releasing the head back down to the mat, drawing both feet up, coming into happy baby. soles of the feet towards the ceiling as the hands take the insides of the feet. You might rock from side to side. And if there are any final poses that you would like to take in your practice today, you are welcome to take that right now. And when you're ready, we'll meet in a restorative pose. That might be Shavasana, corpse pose with the legs extended in front of you, hands out to the sides. You might enjoy having your legs up the wall, coming over to a wall really close, and then you just twist, bringing the legs up the wall. This is good for bringing fresh oxygen and blood, recirculating it back into the body. And closing the eyes, keeping the awareness in the body and your embodiment. Feeling your heart beating, your blood pumping, your lungs breathing. As I breathe in, I feel calm. As I breathe out, I feel ease.
As I breathe in, I feel calm. As I breathe out, I feel ease. Calm, ease. Gently wiggling the fingers and toes. You might rock the head from side to side. Come to lie on one side of the body in a fetal position. And very slowly, with helping hands, come back up to sitting. We'll close your practice with Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. It balances the masculine and feminine energy of the body, left and right sides, or the solar and lunar energies. Making a fist with the dominant hand, opening the thumb, pinky, and ring fingers. I'll bring the hand towards the nose, using the thumb to close one nostril and the ring or pinky finger to close the other. But sitting up tall, reaching through the top of the head, hand comes towards the nose, not leaning forward. Inhale through both nostrils and exhale through both nostrils. Close right, inhale left. Eyes can be closed. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close right, exhale. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Releasing the hand back down, breathing through both nostrils. Noticing how you feel in this moment. Drawing the hands together at heart center, Namaskar Mudra. Coming back to your intention set for your practice today. Honoring that intention, you honor it throughout the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Offering gratitude to your body for supporting you. You made it to your mat this morning. Thank you, body, for everything you do for me. So many things I don't even have to think to do. Thank you. We'll close our practice with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. And Shanti means peace. Exhaling to prepare. Inhale together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your morning. And yes, let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I'm here for you, and I'm here to help answer anything you need. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.